Previously on Dug Deep.
Andrea found out I was a cam girl, and now she refuses to talk to me.
Eat shit.
My life's kind of falling apart at the moment.
Our new partner, Sabrina.
These fucking kids are gonna be the death of me. Take those out of your nose!
Mr. Vane, known for tricking desperate actors and screwing them over.
Your friend Leia Richards breached her contract, giving me the right to sue her. I want you to put an end to your little Dug Deep operation once and for all.
No, I told you I'm not helping you. You gotta find it on your own.
Find the next clue, if you are able, somewhere on the coffee table. Running out of creative rhymes, huh, honey?
Just play the game.
There better be a big pot of gold at the end of the scavenger hunt, or I'm gonna be disappointed.
Well, would you settle for a pair of crotchless panties?
Oh, I didn't realize that your mother left her laundry here.
No.
Oh. One last clue, if you believe me. Have a seat and turn on the TV. Finally, I can sit. Oh. Where's the remote?
Should be right there.
Well, it's not. You planned this entire elaborate scavenger hunt and you still managed to lose the remote like always, huh?
Hey, I never said I was perfect. Just check the couch cushions. I'm sure it just fell in.
Okay. Oh, found it! What's this?
Open it.
Doug? What is this?
Katie, before you entered my life, I was incomplete. These past 6 years have been the best years of my life, and I never want to spend another minute. What?
I can't marry you.
What? No, what do you mean?
I mean that I can't.
Katie! Katie, wait! Okay, Nikki, I just want to start off by saying thank you so much for hiring me as your full-time editor. It's going to be nice going back to just a normal career.
Of course, as an aspiring social media influencer, I can't spend all my time editing videos. I would work myself to death. Before I hired you, I was working 7 hours a week.
A whole 7 hours, you say? Wow, must have been tough. Anyway, what is it exactly you're looking for?
I want to make art.
Okay.
I want to make something that makes people think.
All right.
Doug, do you want to make a difference?
Yeah.
Do you want to be the change that the world needs to see right now?
Yeah.
Do you want to start a motherfucking revolution?
Fuck yeah.
Are you tired of the same slutty girls lip syncing to videos with their tits spilling out, getting all the fame and recognition?
Yes.
Good, because I'm about to show these basic bitches how to slay a lip sync and my secret weapon, these babies.
Yeah?
I mean, that's what I want. I want the world to see me for who I am. A respectable triple D cup who's not scared to bare her soul or let a nipple slip just to get some followers.
Oh.
You don't seem excited.
Kind of find the whole thing sort of degrading and distasteful.
Okay, excuse me if I'm wrong, but weren't you a porn director just a week ago?
I was. But even with all the fellatio, cunnilingus, cream pies, finger blasting, and anal, I still don't feel as dirty as I do working for self-centered, egotistical, attention-seeking social media whores, such as yourself.
Okay, well, good thing I'm not paying you for your opinion. Anyway, let's brainstorm. Okay. Oh, you know whose work I really love? That Sabrina girl. She makes the Soggy Skunk whiskey videos. Are you familiar with her work?
I quit. Yeah.
Hello, Doug.
Hey, man. You seem happy.
Yes, well, this is the first time in a long time that there's been any peace and quiet in this house. I'm not worried about any uncontrollable children climbing up the walls or hiding my car keys or vomiting in my shoes. No, I've finally taken care of that problem.
Mark, where are your kids?
They're in the backyard, Doug. At first I didn't think I could do it, but it was so simple. The hardest part was convincing Candace. She was against the whole thing until the other day we found our youngest eating all of her expensive makeup. That was her breaking point. She even helped me do it.
What the fuck?
We found the perfect place out back, right by the kitchen window. That way we could still see them while we had our coffee.
Mark? What did you do?
Oh, we built a swing set in the backyard. Kids love it. They finally have a place to channel all that energy. Candace and I are stoked.
Thank God.
So what's up? How's the new editing job going?
Yeah, I just quit. Yeah, I can't do it anymore, man. I can't go back to making trash content for people whoring themselves out for sponsorship or their 15 minutes of fame just to be replaced by the next plastic person behind them. You know, at least the porn was honest. Everybody knew what it was they were getting into, you know? It wasn't using sex to sell products and pretending like it wasn't. It wasn't tits and ass disguised as something that was kid-friendly.
Yeah, I hear you, man. You missed that creative freedom. Sounds like you need to get back out there and bring Doug Deep back to life.
Yeah, well, you know I can't. If I try directing any more scenes, and Mr. Vane's got to hit Leia with that huge lawsuit. Or worse, make her perform in one of his sleazy videos, and I can't allow that to happen.
Yeah, I took a look at the copy of that contract you sent me, and it appears there's a loophole where she can actually buy herself out of each film, which would protect her from the lawsuit. The only thing is she'd have to do that before the lawsuit is filed.
How much would that be?
$5,000 per film.
Oh, good. So instead of it costing me $50,000 that I don't have, it only costs $25,000 that I don't have. Great.
What about your and Katie's emergency credit card?
Yeah, about that. She canceled my card after that whole fiasco with the cam girl charge.
You mean the time that you video chatted with the sex worker who turned out to be dating your sister?
No, this is with a different girl.
What? Dude, really?
No, not really. How could I make the same mistake twice?
I don't know. Seems plausible.
Anyway, Katie got super pissed and she reordered new cards to her house, so I can't fuck it up again. Oh. Hey, dude, I'm getting another call. I gotta go.
All right, man. Look, just hang in there. I'm sure things will turn around. Holy shit, the swing set's on fire. What have these little bastards done?
Andrea, I didn't think you'd ever speak to me again.
Yeah, well, you're my brother, so I kind of have to. But you're still an asshole.
Fair enough. Listen, I'm really sorry about keeping everything hidden from you. I promise, no more secrets.
Connie told me everything. Porn? Really, Doug?
Adult films, and it's not as bad as it sounds.
Yeah, well, even so, I didn't care much to find out that my brother and my girlfriend were in the adult film industry.
Yeah, well, not anymore. I left the industry. And Connie technically was never in adult films. She just masturbates in front of complete strangers for money, if that makes you feel any better.
What do you think, Doug? Do you think that makes me feel better?
No.
Correct. No. No, it does not. So why'd you quit? From what Connie says, it sounds like you were actually pretty good at this.
She said that? Wow, I thought she hated me.
She does.
Oh. Well, the truth is, I didn't want to quit. But if I didn't, then a friend of mine's life would have been ruined. And I couldn't let that happen to her.
There's no other option?
Not unless you got $25,000 laying around.
Yikes, that's steep. Couldn't, do a fundraiser, maybe raise the money?
Yeah, not sure if the whole help save my porn directing career bake sale is really going to do the trick.
Yeah. Well, you could sell a few kidneys.
Well, you only have 2, so I feel like that's a hard sell.
I didn't say that they were mine.
Because I could always rob Girl Scouts.
I could be a surrogate mother for one of those gay couples I'm always hearing about.
Yeah, or I could marry a 90-year-old oil tycoon and inherit his fortune.
Could have a good old-fashioned telethon.
Yeah, or we could... that's actually not a bad idea.
What?
Telethon. But instead of B-list celebrities doing a half-assed talent show...
You get D-list porn stars doing a full-ass talent show.
Exactly. Who am I kidding? I could never organize something like that.
Hello? You do know you're talking to a professional event planner here, don't you?
You mean you'd help me with that?
Of course. I may not be thrilled that my big brother's a porn director, but this is obviously important to you. So we're gonna help.
We?
Yeah. One sec.
Hey, baby. What is he doing here?
Connie, remember earlier when you said you'd do anything to get me back?
Yeah?
Well, put on a pot of coffee, 'cause we're planning a telethon.